Okay, this video is about associativity. The reason why I've made this video is because I think there are people out there who don't really understand the concept of using solid models and how useful it is to be able to create the whole thing, the whole process by computer. In other words, we've got a fixture that's been designed. This is Part Modeler. It's not necessarily the system that you're going to use. I use Edgecam, and this is Edgecam Part Modeler. This works in most systems, so the idea is just that you get the idea of the concept. If you're using Edgecam, then obviously you'll be able to do this. What this consists of is each clamp. You've got a clamp, you've got a bolt, you've got the heel of the clamp, and you've got the plate here. That's all the fixture, and this is our component. And what I'm going to demonstrate is that when we go through to Edgecam, this is our modeling system. Edgecam, which if I open it up now, is the programming system, and in Edgecam I've come through and I've programmed this part to machine these holes. So it's got this pocket here, it's got a drilled hole, and it's got these drilled and tapped holes. What I'm going to do now is just run a simulation of this. If we run the Edgecam simulator, you'll see the way this runs. So just going to turn this down a little bit, start stepping through, and you'll see a spot drill come down. Spot drill has clobbered the clamp, not good. That is a problem before we even start. Not going to worry too much about it at the moment. Now what you could do, if you watch my video about G9899, you'll know how to jump over that clamp, and it's also clobbered it again there. But what I don't particularly want to do that in this job. I've got other plans. So let's see. Now the drill, that's interesting, isn't it? That's showing red. The reason why this is because Edgecam knows that this, I've defined this as a fixture, and it's saying to me, oh, you've just clobbered the fixture. In other words, when you drill that hole through, it's drilling the fixture. Now you might say, oh well, I'll just drill the fixture and then whatever, but you might want to harden this thing, you might want to do a proper job, in which case you wouldn't want that to happen. So you could go, this is where we're going to stop this now. We're going to stop this simulation, and you can just minimize Edgecam. And then what I'm going to say is, well, okay then, I've clobbered the clamps. So what I'll do is I'll just tape hold to one of the clamps. Let's say, for example, that one there. And I'm going to move it out of the way. So this is in my Part Modeler system. I'm going to move it out of the way like that. Obviously in this case this has come off the edge. Obviously you wouldn't want that, but I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment, because there's loads of things I can do about that, even because I can say, well, okay, that now I would imagine that spot drill will miss it. My plate's not big enough, oh dear. Now if this was on the machine, we've got serious problems, because we've made our fixture, it's all finished, it doesn't work effectively, so you probably end up jumping over the clamp, which ain't a bad idea, but I don't want to do that. I want to do a proper job. So let's have a look at this base here, and I can now say, well, I'll just add some material to this base using this offset face function. I'm going to say, okay, stick me another 25mm on that face outwards, click that. Okay, it not quite enough, let's do a bit more then, or we can just click on the process, make it a bit more, make it 35, and that clamp clear. So now I know that I've got to make this plate bigger. You could be saying, well, use a smaller clamp, whatever, but that's all options that we've got. I mean, I could cut this clamp down in this modeling system and sort it out that way. So what I've done there is I've just moved the clamp. So what I'm going to do now, you have to do this, you have to save this. So if I now save this, and then if I open Edgecam, it says the file was altered. Do you want to reload it? Well, yes, I do. Okay, so I've reloaded that file, and guess what? It's moved my clamp. Now, nothing's changed in here. It knows that that's still my fixture and everything. So if I go through to simulation again, just rewind this, and I'll run that again. And yeah, this is it. Still clobbers the others, but don't worry about that for now. Don't worry about that for now. And imagine that for these, what I'm going to say, let's just run the rest of the simulation. Now, this part, this is an issue as well. This is clobbering the underneath of this plate. So I know I've got to sort that out. So I'm going to stop this and move into Edgecam Part Modeler again. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do about these clearance holes in this part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the extract from edges command. So I'm going to create a construction plane on that face there. Okay, that. Extract from edges, and I'm going to extract the countersunk part of this hole, which I know will be bigger, down onto that face there, which will give me clearance for these holes. And that one there, the bigger one, I'm going to just make it a bigger diameter. I'll make that 10mm there. And then I'm going to say cut, and I'm going to cut these through there. Okay, and that's cut them out. And now I've got, if I put everything back on, I've got clearance holes through there. And just to tidy things up a bit, I'll show you what else I can do. I could shift these clamps as well. So I could take that clamp there, move it back this way, out the way. So it's just on there, that one. I'm going to do that one, clamp number 4, move that way, the same thing along there till it's clear. That's out of the way. What I'm going to do with this one, I think it's clamp number 2, is I'm going to just move it back a bit. No, I won't. What I'll do is get the base position so it's over the top of this here. Just cancel that a sec. Right, base position. I'll make the base position over the top of there. And then what I'm going to do is move the part, and I'm going to rotate that a little bit. Like this. So that it comes in sort of like that. And then I'm going to say, actually, I just want to take a bit off that. So I'll make a construction plane there, extract from the edge of that up to there, change that diameter again, just delete that constraint, okay, close, and I'm going to make that somewhat like 25, like that. No, I'll make it a bit less than that, don't like that. Let's try 21, yeah, that looks alright. And then what I'm going to do then is cut that, where we're going, there, cut, again like that. So that's took that off. So that means that when I come round with that cut around there, hopefully I should clear that clump. And this could all be made in a tool room or whatever, and it would all work. So I'm going to save this, save, and then move into Edgecam. So if when you come to open Edgecam again, it doesn't ask you to update the solid, which can happen, just move to your features tab and you can actually force it to reload the solid, and it will take you into, you just find where your model is, that's my model there, and just open it, say no to that, I don't want to save it yet, and what it will do is just read that in and update your solid, and that's now as we would want it to be. So if I now go into my simulation, I'll simulate it, you'll see now we've got that, which is pretty good, misses everything, yeah, clobbered that, not good, we'd have to sort that out. I don't know if you spotted that, but now look at this. This is clearing the fixture now because there is a clearance hole. If I just turn that machine off a minute, underneath. Okay, so it's going into that clearance hole, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. And then it comes along there, and there, there, and there. Then it's going to come in. I think it comes in next with a, yeah, with a tap. So that's how it would tap it. Then come in with your 16. This is a 16mm drill. That's fine because again that's clear. Then it comes in, roughs all that out, misses that clamp. That's fine. Then comes in with a chamfer tool. There we go. Oh no, that's the finishing tool. Sorry. Now it's coming in with a chamfer tool, and it goes round and it misses it. So if I'll just run that nice and slow so you can see that chamfering tool. Just nice, slow that right down, send that round, and that's just nice. So it doesn't matter how close that goes, it's actually doing it correctly. So there you have it. There's still an issue there which I'll have to sort out where it clobbers that clamp. I'm sure you can work out how that would be done.